Shenmue is a masterpiece. When this game came out in 1999, it was the most expensive game Sega had ever developed, and it's the crown jewel of the Dreamcast's library. In Shenmue, you play as Ryo Hazuki. His dad's been killed by a mysterious man named Lan Di, and he's out to figure out why. But it's 1986, and nobody's invented minimaps or quest markers yet. So it's up to you to walk around Japan, chase down leads, and solve the mystery yourself.
Do you remember anything else?
No. Try asking Chinese people about Chinese.
For the time, Yokosuka was this huge, dense world with a ton to do, a bunch of people living in it, and this unmistakable atmosphere. In a lot of ways, this is a more engaging world than a lot of modern game worlds, because you have no minimap, no megamap, no quest markers, just a compass, a clock, and this stupid notebook with cryptic information. If you want to find someone or something, you gotta walk around and read signs and talk to people. I don't think I can read Japanese. Oh. Impressive though it may be, it is still 30 years old, so unless you like maneuvering tight 3D spaces with a D-pad, the controls will take some getting used to. But come on, man. This is Shenmue, the crown jewel of the Dreamcast. I'd say it's more than worth it. Another thing that people struggle with at first is that sometimes the game puts you into these situations where you gotta go meet a guy somewhere at a certain time. And you'll spend a large part of that morning trying to find the place you gotta be, and by the time you actually get there, the guy will be like, "Oh great, you're here. Meet me at this other place at like 3 p.m. tomorrow." Which is really annoying at first, but this is when it all clicked for me. I can't return home till at least 8, which means I've got like 6 hours to kill. I'm going to the arcade. This is one of the coolest things in Shenmue. In the arcade, you can play old Sega arcade games like Space Harrier and Hang On, and these aren't just little demos where you get to play the game for like 5 minutes before the game kicks you out. No, this is actually just the whole game. Ryo puts 100 yen in the machine and you're just playing Space Harrier until you die.
Whoa, you're good.
Nah, I'm not that good.
But it wasn't until I was leaving the arcade one fateful day that I discovered why Shenmue is truly great. Is that knights? They got knights in this game? Oh, I gotta get that. Nope, let me try again. Nope, let's go again. Okay, just one more time. Is that the cat from Phantasy Star? Yes! Wait, Knights 1? There's a Knights 2? Turns out Shenmue is chock full of these little gachapon toys and a bunch of other collectibles. Raffles in the convenience store, prizes for winning the different minigames. They even got cassettes that you can listen to with this guy.
I'm broke! I can't afford to drink!
Alright, that's it. Solving the murder of Hazuki-sensei can wait. I need to get every toy, every cassette, every raffle prize, and every Sega Saturn game. One small little problem though, I don't actually have any money anymore. Too bad I can't get, I don't know, like a job or something. Joke's on you, idiot, you can get a job. When you get to Disc 3, Ryo becomes forklift certified. This is why Shenmue is the crown jewel of the Sega Genesis. When Ryo tracks some of Lan Di's associates to a nearby harbor, he decides to get a job in order to get closer to them and investigate them. And it's all thanks to Ryo's old friend and good buddy Goro, who we've just learned about 3 discs into the game.
Yo, bro! I've got you a job, man!
This is where the real game begins. Every morning, 8:30 a.m. sharp, forklift racing with the boys. Then you get to move boxes to a warehouse for 8 hours. I promise this is the fun part. The forklift sections are like the best thing in this game. That's why you can drive the forklift in Sonic Racing. But not in the good Sonic Racing. Sega only programmed 6 unique workdays and you get fired at the end of them for messing with some cartel guys. But I still needed to get Knights 2, so I simply refused to progress the story and repeated day 2 like a bajillion times. By this point I have mastered the workflow. 8:30 a.m. forklift racing with the boys followed by work. 12 p.m. lunch break, time to go try for raffle prizes. 1 p.m. back to the old grind. 5 p.m. work's over, I'm back in the convenience store looking for prizes. 10 p.m. they throw me out of the store because it's closing and I have to go home. But there's gachapon machines on the way home, we're gambling all night. I made a big list of all the stuff I need and crossed them off as I got them. Red forklift, check. Super Ball, check. Sonic the Hedgehog, check. Super Ball, check. Super Ball, check. Super Ball, why am I getting so many Super Balls? I've become an expert at winning raffles, a status only conferred to those who browse the forums and collect unproven and largely dubious tips. Like how you gotta wait until the 5th rustle to pull your ticket to make sure you win. Or yelling gotcha into my DS microphone to make sure I catch the Pokemon.
I won.
Well shoot, maybe the internet boys were onto something. Then there's how your luck for getting rare prizes is better on holidays. That one's real actually.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! MJQ Jazz Bar offers a variety of cocktails.
Regardless, I live and breathe Shenmue brand chocolate. That's the cheapest item that gets you a raffle ticket.
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
What? No, this is because I bought merchandise.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
No. You let me play the raffle because I bought merchandise.
Especially since
Shenmue's got kind of a messy dub, but I'll take its quirks over the Japanese dub any day.
Years ago, I was Chinese.
Hi, mister! Let's play soccer!
Some other time, okay?
Must have had me about 8 this morning. Gotta hit the can, my man!
Shenmue is pretty crazy for a game from 1999. Wandering around the world talking to goofy NPCs and reading signs really endeared me to the game world. And at times, wandering and gambling became even more compelling than finding Londi. And that's not to say that I didn't enjoy the story too, because I definitely did. Starting off the game with no direction or knowledge and finding your own way forward is super satisfying and helps connect you to the story. And there's plenty of action sequences throughout to elevate your experience further. Like when Ryo has to borrow a motorcycle from his good friend, Naoyuki, and jet off to the harbor to rescue his girlfriend?
Both of you get in closer. Smile. That's it. Here goes.
Or the time when he and the only character less expressive than him
Is trouble your middle name?
get ambushed and have to beat up 70 guys. Between interacting with NPCs, playing old Sega arcade games, forklifting, fighting, and gachapon hunting, Shenmue has a lot to it, and I know I'll be back someday for the rest of those raffle prizes, because I accidentally beat the game without getting them. Shenmue is an absolute 10 out of 10 must-play experience. What are you doing? Go play Shenmue. The only thing that could make this game any better is Doolin.
I'm Doolin. Good to see you. Ooh.